Well, we've seen a very dramatic flip in the European temperature profile in the last 10 days. We started off on a very, very warm note to end the month of June across the western portion of the continent, while we've seen some very cool conditions across the north and the eastern half of Europe. But we have seen in the past weekend temperatures reaching all-time record levels in parts of the Aegean coast of Turkey. Antalya reached 45 degrees, which was the hottest day on record there. We've seen Bodrum further along the coast at 46 degrees, and we even seen Crete at 46 degrees through the weekend here. I don't know how that compares to the all-time record. Whether that's a new record for the island or not, I don't know. But certainly we've seen some very, very dramatic heat across the eastern and southeastern portion of the continent, remaining reasonably fresh across the western side of Europe. But in today's video, it's of course Monday the 3rd of July. We're going to be looking at the CFSv2 weeklies through the remainder of July. And you can see here for the upcoming 7-day period, very much a north-south pressure gradient. We've got fairly strong high pressure to the south of the UK over northern Iberia, southern France. We're going to see temperatures rising quite markedly, I think, over the next several days across Spain and Portugal once again, after a fairly chilly past 5 days or so. Temperatures are going to be reasonably fresh still across Scotland, a much drier week here compared to what we've seen, but we are going to see quite the north to south split in temperature, with lower pressure across the north, higher pressure across the south. Even with the sunshine across the north, temperatures are going to be a little bit restricted given the heights aloft and the temperature within the atmosphere as well. It's going to restrict the daytime heating. Yeah, 16, 17, maybe 18 degrees, quite possible across parts of sheltered Scotland. But further south in that sunshine, we could be talking about temperatures of 26, 27 by the time we reach the middle part of the week across southern parts of England. So we do have rain moving in through the course of tonight and into tomorrow. A fairly wet day across southern Scotland, the north of England as well. Then that rain clears away, and we should see some fairly decent weather through the middle part of the week, and then it will start to kind of change. We've got a feature that's going to the jet is going to take on a split characteristic. One branch going to the north of the UK, one branch going to the south. Area of low pressure develops here, a cut-off area of low pressure over the Bay of Biscay. That is going to send some thundery showers into the southern half of the UK through the second half of this work week. But all the while, temperatures and humidity is going to be rising across the southern portion of the UK. So temperatures may, by the end of this week, approach 30 Celsius in and around Greater London. As we go through this week and then the next, the CFSv2 does indicate that we start to kind of loosen the heights across the southern half of the UK. That area of low pressure to the north kind of takes centre stage for the 8 to 14 day period, which takes us out through the 10th to the 17th of July. But then it looks as if the model regroups that upper atmospheric pattern that we've got for the next 7 days, with low to the north, high to the south, plenty of surges of warm air coming in from the south. And then it looks as if as we go towards the end of July, the CFSv2 indicates that high pressure regains control, and it also takes us into the first week of August overall. So a little bit of uncertainty as we go forward, but certainly we are going to see plenty of summer-like weather across particularly the southern half of the UK and into France and Spain as we go forward here. The heat dramatically eases across the southeastern half of Europe as well. So good news, of course, there. Hope you have a great day, and I'll be back in the next few days. Bye for now.